Cannot breathe. Cannot see. Cannot breathe. Cannot breathe. Cannot see. Cannot breathe.
Det går över.
Cannot see. Cannot breathe.
Det går över.
Cannot see.
Det går över.
Cannot look in between. I cannot breathe, I can't see, I can't look in between. I cannot breathe, I can't see, I can't look in between.
Jag kan inte andas när jag ser hur det går över. Jag kan inte andas när jag ser hur det går över.
What up, everybody? Yep.
Cannot.
All right. Let's get it again. He's getting a kick out of this, out of the air horn. This is his first time. Look at that. I know. This is pretty sophisticated, huh?
It's a great setup. You guys should see the office.
The office is disheveled everywhere behind the camera. It's actually pretty messy right here on this side too. I know. Did Jay Stu get it right? Oh, okay. I thought Jay Stu guessed it. We got one guy in here, Jay Stu, who guesses every single trivia question and knows all of the moves in the league before us. We think he's an AI bot. Shout out to Alex Fragi. I wanted to give Alex Fragi a shout out real quick. I've got for those of you guys know, Alex and Oliver have the Hormesis headbands going down here, and he sent me a stack of cards, so I got to get signing on all of these. I'm going to sign all these. This is going to be the player card that comes with my Signature Series headband from Hormesis. That's coming out, I believe, next month. Hopefully, I'm going to get one for my birthday in a couple of weeks. But he did provide me with 2 pens, because I'm sure to run out of ink here. So yeah, as everybody can see, I remember Kyle got fired. No, Kyle did not get fired. We're still looking for his replacement. Marcelo did a good job last week, but Marcelo actually got fired, and we hired Scott for the week. Scott in Alex Fragi's voice right there. But Kyle has a class on Wednesdays from 4 to 5 or 4 to 7:30. So we're actually, when we come back on, we're taking a break next week, and when we come back on, we'll have Kyle back with us, and we're gonna be doing a couple of things. We're gonna be doing a solid giveaway. HK Army donated a pair of HK Army snow goggles for this month's giveaway, and we're also going to be doing our Eating Terrible Things challenge. We were trying to explain that to Scott. He didn't quite understand.
We're not doing that today.
I told him he's kind of off the hook, and he's not going to need to, because even though you guys did get Marcelo to eat some of that peanut brittle, we don't really have anything for anybody. Like, I don't have anything bad in the house. Usually I don't stock the house with things that will just randomly be terrible to eat. So with that being said, Scott's probably off the hook. Unless, like, he wants to eat some, or nobody wants to eat any of this stuff. Unless we can get him to eat, like, frozen French fries or something like that. That's about the worst thing we have in here. It's probably some expired food. I'm not sure. But we're going to be talking a little bit about a couple of things. We had a couple of fitness questions that came in randomly, and they didn't even know that Scott was going to be here. Scott's a personal trainer, and so we're going to talk a little bit about that. I think that'll be a good thing to talk about here. Also, a little bit of retirement and what Scott is doing now, if you guys don't already know about his company. So we're going to get into that. In the meantime, really quickly, I want to thank everybody for the support, especially all of our channel subscribers. I'm going to give you guys another air horn because we just do that all day here.
You just keep your finger on the button.
Yeah, I made a hotkey for it. That way I don't have to reach all the way over there or do anything. I just hit this button and we're going. So yeah. Oh, and I'm glad that Ryan Cozy got his stickers. I know that the mail's been taking a while for a lot of you guys, but hopefully everything is arriving for you that you win. Also, remember, if you guys are a Mega Support status member, you do get a special signed poster from us, and we need your address. Also, Island Designs and I have been working on your next gift, so I need to make sure I have everybody's addresses, so that way you can get your prizes. Okay, so Island Designs is hooking it up for this month, and I've got actually two projects they're working on, especially for you guys, that will be coming soon. So again, make sure I have that. Plus, if you guys win something, you guys need to get it delivered. So I need your address. Now I'm talking to Robert Marati, who won the goggles. Also Tabletop Squire. Whose is that? I think that's Dylan DePorto's water bottle that I still have here on the ground. So as things stack up, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold on to them all for life. So make sure you give me your address. Otherwise, I'm going to have to give your stuff away after like holding it for a month. I don't know. Got to figure that one out. It goes into the lost and found at my garage. Anyway, yeah. So let's go with Scott.
What up?
Let me make this little logo. Do you like our Alex made that logo?
Yeah.
Spick and Span logo. It's pretty sweet, right? What does Kyle look like in that picture?
I don't know.
Does it look like Kyle? Does that look like me?
More like you.
Mm-hmm. Alex made it, so
Kyle's needs a touch up.
Kyle needs a little bit more facial hair. I'd say that's the big thing. A little less hairline, more facial hair.
Take from the top, give from the bottom.
Yeah, give to the bottom. Exactly. He probably didn't hear us because I know that he's on his class Zoom meeting right now. So anyway, yeah, Kyle, maybe you can, or Alex, maybe you can retouch that up. But that logo is actually going to be going onto a special sticker sheet that's going to be going to the members that are out there. Dylan and anybody else who's looking to give me your address, you can shoot it to myself or Kyle on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll make sure that you guys get whatever it is that you ordered. Also on the docket today. Did I say today's giveaway? In celebration of how well the New Balance Team Athlete Store is doing, we got a New Balance windbreaker to give away. It's like a running jacket. And I know we've talked about this before in the past as far as sponsorship goes and how to help, push the sport into like the front of the light and kind of like be a little bit more recognizable for outside industry sponsors. Are supporting players and teams affiliate links. So with that being said, something like Transfuse is a great example that I'm sure a lot of you guys have had your feeds inundated with, from Tyler and Marcelo and Ronnie Dizon and whoever it is. It's really important that you use one of their links. Just find the guy that you like the most and use their link, because it just puts it into a tracking system that is tracked based on that athlete and then based on that sport. So we actually learned this a great deal from when we had our deal with Under Armour, and it was kind of like, if enough product sells under the paintball affiliate link, whether it was from Dynasty or it was from Go Sports or whoever had that affiliate link, then they could in turn take that to their superiors and the marketing agency and say, hey, look, there's a pretty good amount of product that's being moved through this sport. And I know like A&S Gear carried a lot of Under Armour stuff at the time as well. So it was important to go through there. If you just go out to, like if you see Dynasty wearing the New Balance cleats, or your favorite athlete wearing whatever product it is, and you just go to Dick's Sporting Goods and buy it, it just kind of falls under whatever that sports category is. So it's a way of tracking it and trying to figure out a way to get everybody on board with that player or that team or whatever. So as many of you guys know, we do have a New Balance team store that saves you anywhere from 20 to 30% off the 2021 style of cleats that we all wear. And it's some of our favorite cleats, and I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to that. So yeah. All right, Dylan. After the show's over, I'll get your address, put it on there, print out a label, and get you over some stuff. So right now, let's jump into kind of I guess Scott. Let's jump right into the Tribal One stuff. I think that's probably the most exciting thing we're going to talk about.
Yeah,
today.
I saw a couple shout outs in the comments.
Yeah.
I launched a athletic short brand, so I got a few different colors and options, but the brand is called Tribe of One. These are the whites, so I made 3 colors. I'll open them up and show you guys.
In 2 different styles, right?
Yeah, 2 different styles. So there's liner and no liner. So there's all white that have a liner underneath.
You don't want to be caught wearing those things with no liner.
Yeah, the whites only have the liner option.
Okay.
There's a cell phone pocket on the side right here. But yeah, super nice material. The guys over at, if you're familiar with MetaThreads, who is kind of HK's like sister company, they went the gaming route. They helped me design and get linked up with a factory out in China and launched my own brand. So those are the whites. I have the blacks on right here. If you guys can see, stand up a little bit. Show you the blacks. Yeah, you know. And then another color that's a big favorite of a lot of people is this olive color. And
Alex Frady, we'll let you know where to buy them. As a matter of fact, there might already be a link below in the description.
These are
here.
olive.
Let's
And
have a
then
look.
olive has a black waistband and black underliner. And then there's a no liner for the olives and the blacks.
I have those right there behind. I haven't opened mine yet.
But yeah, just launched it. Actually, the week we got back from Cup is when the site went live, and then I have great feedback so far. People love the shorts, and I have a promo code for anybody that wants to get a discount. So right now on the site, it already has 25% off plus free shipping, and I'm going to give you guys an additional 10% off, which is the biggest discount I've ever given out.
Oh, there we go.
And the promo code is SPICK
Oh, we dropped it.
It's all capital, so we'll write it in here.
We'll put it in the comments, and we'll put a link in the description as well. So yeah, look at that. That's a win right there.
Spick and Span.
And
It's all caps.
And where do you? What's
10.
the website?
I'm writing it.
Oh, and is it Spick and Span with an ampersand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's important. That's an important part. So Spick and with that ampersand, Span 10 gets you. I forgot. What'd you just say? 25% off plus 10% off.
No, you'll get a total of 20. You'll get a total of 35% off plus
Okay.
free shipping.
Plus free shipping. Damn. There we go.
And then there's the link, Tribal One Shop. So yeah, check them out. 2 different options if you like the liner or no liner option. 2 different ones to choose from. 3 colors. So yeah, special code just for you guys.
There you go. Yeah. So why did you start this?
I'm always in athletic shorts for work, for training, and I wanted to create my own brand. And I wanted to start with just one simple product, something that I use all the time. And workout shorts are something that I always find myself in. So I created this short, and I kind of grabbed features from different products that I really liked, sampled different items, and created one short that I really liked over in China. And now working on a few other styles now. But yeah, just to start with an athletic brand and try to perfect like one simple category, not scale too big of all these different items.
Yeah, and to answer Ryan Cozy, or who was it? Spanky Snipes. Yeah, these are super comfortable shorts. And actually, let me see a pair real quick.
Yeah.
I haven't worn the ones without the liner yet, but if you guys run with your cell phone in your pocket, that's a really important, like you kind of notice the things just flopping all around And this thing does have like a little pocket in here, and the spandex is really stretchy. It'd be kind of nice to like wear just like a pair of shorts just like this. You know, it'd be kind of cool to have paintball pants that just kind of like had these things built in.
Yeah.
I actually played paintball in these things when you first came to me.
Yeah, so it's all 4-way stretch. Super nice material. And to answer the question about the length, yeah, the length does change with the sizing. So as you go up in sizing, the waist gets bigger and the length also gets a little longer. They're all designed to kind of ride above the knee. And then the liner is an inch shorter, so you don't see the liner when you're wearing the shorts standing up.
Yeah, and that was kind of a design thing that you were talking about, because if you did the shorts that have them, so the HK shorts have the liner. They have a pair that have the liner that goes down to the bottom.
Yeah.
Some people don't really like that because it kind of like gives you that spandex look.
Yeah. It's a style.
I don't mind it. Yeah, it's a style.
The XXL fit a 40. You'd be about at a 40 for the double X. You could order them, and if they don't fit, send them back.
Mm-hmm.
Free returns. So they don't shrink as well.
That's a good one. What about making some slide shorts? Can you do that? We need a good, listen, we need a good pair of slide shorts. Like I'm telling you right now, like if you can get a pair of slide shorts, that would be actually kind of cool too, is to have a
Do
pair.
a lot of people like slide shorts though?
Do you guys like slide shorts? I've worn slide shorts.
I never preferred wearing them in paintball.
Yeah, but I
you
wear
slide
them
on your hip a lot. I think it just depends.
Yeah, just like a hip, like if there was a cool hip one.
Yeah.
You know what work really well are the baseball. Have you ever like the baseball slide shorts? If you've ever seen those, they're like super thin, and then have like a little pocket for like your cup, but you don't really wear a cup, but wouldn't hurt to wear something, especially with these like super thin pants nowadays.
A little bit of padding when you have the sweatpants on.
Yeah. A little bit of padding. Yeah. So Avery, Avery would buy a pair. So yeah, I mean, like again, I actually only ever wore like the slide shorts when I'm playing rec ball, or if I'm playing like a big game. Because I know that I'm playing like a lot of paintball, and I'm just bashing myself into sticks and concrete and stuff like that. I mean, if Alex could wear an entire full body padded suit, he would wear that too, just like a full thing of spandex with pads all over it, and then a built-in mask is what he needs. Yeah. Let's pull them out again. I have the ones without the liner right there. If you want to see those too.
These are the blacks. Black's super sleek, and I made the branding very minimal. New company, and you don't want to just have some big branding blasted across it. So it all just has this little logo right on the corner. You can't really even see the blacks, and then small black logo for the olive. But yeah, it's all super nice 4-way stretch. Dry fit material, rear zipper pocket in the back, so you have a little safety zipper pocket, 2 front pockets, and then if you have the liner option, you'll have a cell phone pocket in the side, which is really nice when you're working out or running, or just holds that tight on your thigh. It's not bouncing around.
And the day I got mine, as soon as I put them on, it transformed my body completely. I had abs. I had massive bulging biceps.
You guys saw the post.
Yeah, so you can look back on my post about 2 months ago. And I was transported to the beach. It was actually pretty profound, the experience, as soon as I put the shorts on in general. So aside from that, you do a lot of personal training. I think this is like, for those of you guys who subscribe to BKI for a long time, you'll know that Scott and Grayson pretty much pioneered BKI and spearheaded the whole thing for...
There we go, Jeffrey. Thank you.
What's that? Just order repair.
Is
that what just happened?
Yeah.
Dope discount. There we go. Scott checks his watch and
got
goes,
the notification on the Apple Watch.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you spearheaded BKI for I would say a year and a half, 2 years with Grayson.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was I was with it for 2 years.
And then you did a lot of it. So there's a ton of fitness stuff on the BKI site right now that is still branded with Scott. Like Scott, he was the one doing it all, which is pretty cool, and that'll give you an idea of some of the fitness stuff. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because I know Jacob Cardiff. I don't know if are you in here, Jacob? He posted a question. Oh yeah, he's in there. He's gonna get the olives about the best cardio tips. Like so. And then from there, like, what's the fastest way to just ramp up your cardio? That one's more of like a question for me because I feel like I've been doing absolutely nothing. So I need to be in paintball shape and as soon as like 10 days.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you think is the best cardio tip?
Well, kind of two forms of cardio that I advise on working for paintball and overall just health. There's steady cardio and then there's HIIT style of cardio where you're doing intervals. So steady cardio, just working on steady state. Take, for example, just going on a jog, right? 30, 45 minutes, keeping your heart rate at a good 140, 150 beats per minute. That's going to build your endurance. That's going to build your cardiovascular. But there's also HIIT, which is when you're getting your heart max elevation and then bringing it back down. You can only do short intervals of this. You can't sprint up a hill full speed for 30 minutes straight. Full speed, 10, 15 seconds, and that's about max effort, and then you need to rest and let your heart rate come back down. Here you're ramping your heart rate up to 190 or higher even. But what is the benefit of doing HIIT? In paintball, it kind of is HIIT, right? So you're sprinting, you're diving, you're crawling, you're getting your heart rate jacked up, you're coming down into the pit, you're walking off the field. So you're going through that simulation in HIIT training. Also, what is it doing to your body? You're building your metabolism up when you're doing HIIT style of training. The benefit of ramping your heart rate up and bringing it back down is you're going to increase your metabolism and you're going to burn more calories for the next couple days after you've completed that session. So when people are looking to do cardio, say your goal is to just lose fat and burn more calories, doing HIIT style of training, you're going to get this afterburn effect for the next 24 to 48 hours. When you do a steady jog or on the elliptical or a bike ride and you're at a constant heart rate of 130, 140, you're burning calories in that duration, but the second you stop, you are no longer having that metabolism boost and that afterburn. But two great benefits and a way that you can structure this, if you feel like you need to improve your cardio, if you're getting winded a lot in paintball, in weight training, and in your cardio in general, a way you can structure this is go back and forth. So do a HIIT day and then do a steady state day, and then go back to a HIIT day, go back to a steady state, and then take a rest as you feel you need it and you feel you're not performing that well on that next day. But I advise going back and forth because then you're going to get the most bang for your buck and the best of both worlds.
That's why I think my favorite thing is what we used to do is just run up the hill.
Yeah, so we would do sprints.
And I promote that. Like, that's my favorite. That's pretty much just because I don't really pay attention enough to get everything. I just know that that's my move. That works for me, and I'm just going to keep doing that. And
also, it's also going to build strength and speed, too. You're not going to be a faster sprinter if all you do is jog on the beach or on the boardwalk. Mm-hmm. But that steady cardio is great if you really feel you need to improve your endurance and you're also looking to burn a little more body fat.
Sorry, I was just reading. Tony Hawk just landed a 720 at 52. He's been pulling a paint well into his 70s. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon as far as I'm planning, at least. That's for sure. I'm planning. I keep playing. Actually, my barber just asked me. He goes, "What's your plan? Like, are you gonna keep doing this paintball thing?" And I'm sure that's pretty much what Camille and Camille's mother think the whole time too. Yeah, asking like, "What do you mean? We don't need to live by the airport for the rest of your life?" And I was like, "Oh well, good thing that Camille is getting a little more excited about paintball." So like, old people generally just transition into big games and like these scenario games and things like that in the 10-man events. Yeah. So like, she's into the scenario games. She asked me the other day. She's like, "Well, do you think we should play paintball this weekend?" I go, "Wow, well, that wasn't really in the plans, but because
teach her how to lube her gun up.
No. Just here you go, get on the field, go shoot some people. Which is actually funny because we actually played up at Capitol Edge at the big game. We went and saw hung out with Johnny Perchak and his family, and Johnny's like, all right, so the girls can go do this on Sunday. We go to the thing. I'm like, no, Camille's coming. He goes, where? I was like, to the paintball field. And he goes, oh yeah, Cameron's not doing that. No way. And that actually goes to a good question that we had in here from Kyle Monthy. He said, if I could bring back one retired Dynasty player, who would it be? So I'm gonna let you think about that also. Like, if you could bring, well, basically, all right, Scott retires. Sorry, it's not gonna be you. Who would you put in your place? Who, if you could say anybody, could be Brian Cole. Well, that's actually are they have the same ability and skill set as they did when they played with us back then, or is it just kind of like current? Or is it like, are they kind of like, you're gonna get the guy as he is now? And I think that's an important caveat because
I'm gonna go with Oliver because it'll be entertaining regardless.
If we bring back Oliver though, there's gonna be a shortage on Hormesis headbands. So just think about that. If anybody agrees that we should bring Oliver back, then probably, yeah. Actually, Tom Starwin, yeah, that's a good one. I'd bring Alex Fragi back. And I mean, I don't know if he's retired. Are you retired, Alex? I think he's in line to get. He's waiting in line at Disneyland to get a vaccine right now. So once he's vaccinated and he's had his shots, he's allowed to come back. Eric Feddersen, yeah, I think that bringing back Angel would be that'd be a big one too. I like that. A lot of people are saying Angel. That was actually going to be my response also, but then that kind of made me think, like, when Angel left, he was wearing double knee braces and tape, and he was yeah. So with that being said, I don't know, we could use a guy that retired more recently, or I don't know if he retired more. Who retired the most recently? I'm trying to think. That's actually a good question. Who has retired most recently? Alex might know that one. But, I mean, the guys mainly were, the main core guys were like Rodney, Brian Cole, Johnny Perchek, Angel Fragoza, Opie, Marcus Nielsen. I don't know.
Man, can I change my pick?
Todd Martinez. But Todd is actually coaching, so I like the Angel ones. Losoya was never on our team though. So, yeah, and Kyle, that made me think. I don't really know. Dalton
still playing?
Dalton's still planning on playing, from as far as I know. B Short, yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one. I'd take B Short. Angel Fragoza and B Short would be my two. We actually asked B Short because he handles our sponsorship program, and I ask him every single time I email him to order something. Hey, what are you doing in a couple weeks? Or I'll casually throw a Brandon Short jersey order in there. Like,
oh, Glenn. Oh, we're getting some good ones.
Yeah,
Glenn Takamoto.
Glenn Takamoto is really good. He's just a little bit lazy. And actually, he comes to our practice every so often. Because sometimes he works up at Pendleton, and he's like, hey, I'm going to come up and just play, and he's still really good. Mm-hmm. He still has a Dynasty Geo 3.0 or something like that, which is pretty funny. And it still shoots really good, and he just kind of like comes out, wins a bunch of games casually, and then heads out. So yeah, I mean, he'd be a good one. I think the two top guys that would be still playing really well are Glenn and Short. Although Marcus did come out and play. Was it last year or the year before?
Bring the mascot back, the dragon.
Yeah,
that's red.
Yeah, and FNord 23, Rainey still plays, so he doesn't technically retire, and that's actually a good point though. If they're still playing currently, they haven't retired from paintball. They've only retired from Dynasty or just quit. You quit, you don't retire, right? Yeah, because you have to be retired from like the whole thing. Yeah. And so yeah, that like Glenn would fall into the category. Short would be a good one. And I heard he played really well out there. Let's see. Jacob is not on the team. He got cut last year. Who's Jacob? Yeah, And Mario, exactly. So Mario, that's funny that you said like Brandon, because Brandon actually won the Glenn Takamoto Award at the summer camp. So Brandon Trujillo's, I think he's 16. Mario, is he 16 or is he 17 now? Anyway, this is Brandon Trujillo has been coming to like all the summer camps, the combines, and finally this year he in Arizona won the overall best player, like top score at the combine. And he always is just kind of like super lazy and just winning like 3-on-1s, like exactly like Glenn Takamoto. If you watched him play, you're like, dude, just get excited about it, please. Or like
shorts.
So yeah, that was actually pretty funny. The Glenn Takamoto Award was a good one. I noticed that someone asked where if I'm going to be coming to the NXL Dallas at all, and I don't know if I am. I actually don't really have plans to at the moment. I know that the NXL Dallas was just moved from PB Fit to the new Giant Sports, so that's Gio and Bear's new field out in Dallas. They just opened one, and they're going to be hosting the NXL Dallas, and I believe they're both going to be affiliate fields for BKI. So I know we got a question earlier about the affiliate field program that a lot of people just saw on BKI, and what it is it's just going to be a way for you guys to have a little bit more structured practices and more access to kind of events. I don't even call them events, but maybe if there's like a monthly or a weekly BKI challenge at your field. Also, there's going to be BKI junior professors at the fields. A lot of the players that have come up through the BKI ranks, a lot of those pro players that we have announced here in the past, there's been like 7 or 8 guys that have gone pro already. And so the affiliate fields, and then they're also just going to have a lot of the BKI affiliate program membership programs at the field. And we're also going to host clinics at that field with BKI professors. So I think you guys just saw, hopefully, that Nick Laval will be doing a clinic at Level Up Sports. It is March 14th. So I think it's a one-day event in Columbus, Ohio. So there's going to be a lot more of those types of events at BKI affiliate fields. And it'll just kind of give you a better access and get you guys out there to, have access to the pros a little bit more, but also just kind of like give us a more, a better schedule, right? So rather than just kind of have to follow each individual player or all the players, you can always check in with BKI or your local field if they are an affiliate field and get kind of signed up that way, or just ask your field. That's obviously what I say is the easiest way or the best way to kind of like let your local area know that you want to have a pro clinic there, is just to go in there and talk to them and say, hey, how do we get Ryan Greenspan at the field? We need to ramp up the playing out here. So the BKI program is just gonna kind of make that a little bit more accessible. And then there was also a new one that was just released, launched. I know Ryan Brand is doing it. Ronnie Dizon, a bunch of the pros jumped on with another type of. It's not an online training program. It's more of like a clinic booking program. So you can sign up and just go onto this website and just say, hey, I want to book so and so, and they'll just kind of help market those players. So that's another way to help get pro players a little bit more easily accessible. I don't know, like you used to teach clinics pretty regularly.
Yeah, a ton.
And you still do a lot of coaching now. Mm-hmm. What was the last clinic you did?
Last clinic was probably with Blaze, with SoCal Blaze, just a private team clinic. Mm-hmm. It's been a minute since I've done a clinic at a field where it's just an open clinic for open invite. I did a lot of like private teams towards the end.
Mm-hmm. And they were mainly local. Mm-hmm. But that was also because you're doing all the personal training stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I forgot about that one. I forgot to ask you about that. Like, what do you think? And this is back to the cardio tip, or just, I guess, working out in general. What do you find is the biggest pitfall with people who are working out, right? So what stops them or hinders their ability to make larger leaps in progression?
I would say following the wrong training protocol is usually a big setback that's going to slow people down. So, for example, if you're overweight and you're looking to drop body fat, building muscle, increase your cardio, just be more athletic, right? A lot of people will train like a bodybuilder. They do chest day, and then they do back day, and then they do arm day. And that's not how you want to train if you're looking to be more athletic, you're looking to drop a ton of body fat. If you're a bodybuilder, then you want to train like that. But most people aren't, and a lot of people fall into that system mainly because they just don't know any better. A lot of times I get new clients, and we sit down for their assessment and break down their goals and how they're currently training, and it's way off. Or another spectrum is they just do too much cardio. Whether they're looking to increase speed and strength, and they're just doing too much cardio, not enough resistance training to build that speed and power as well. So I would say the biggest pitfall is people not necessarily not putting in the work, but they're putting in the wrong work, and that's going to be a slower roadmap to your success.
And you know me, I just do curls.
Yeah.
That's my gym regimen is just work on the beach muscles, and that's pretty much all you really need. Those and hill sprints. So that's actually why we have Scott on here and giving us tips here and there. I would actually like to. What do you think that Alex Fraige? What do you think his main workout is? He was asking to talk about him a little bit more. So I don't know if you guys. He's the perfect specimen of an athlete, or a non-athletic specimen in an athlete's body, or however you point it out.
I don't know if we're allowed to leak his training protocol here.
Oh.
We might have to. We might get fined.
How do you think that his body has held up so well over the last 23 years of playing paintball and diving into the snake? What is his body made out of? What do you think
He's a natural athlete.
What do you think holds? What is the glue that's in his system that holds those bones? Because I've seen athletic people, hurt their shoulders, hurt their knees, hurt their hips, hurt their everything. He seems to be like Gumby out there. Or just like working out you can like kind of overwork out if you're just you're like a tightly wound ball of muscle. It seems like there's a lot.
That's
a lot
another
that go wrong.
great point too. Is the more you train, the more you do resistance training, the tighter your body wants to get. So working on improving your mobility and keeping up on your mobility is important. So doing your stretches, foam rolling, and staying nice and limber, and not just get super muscle bound, because then you can cause injury, whether it's in the gym or on the paintball field or anywhere.
Yeah, I doubt that he foam rolls though. So
No, we already said he's a natural athlete.
Oh, okay, so he doesn't need to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. The only cardio I do is cardio B. What's cardio B?
Cardio B?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't get that.
What is it?
Weberton said he had a trainer. I had a trainer that if I struggled to bench a certain weight, he would just add more weight to it.
His fucked his shoulders up, he said.
Is that the move?
Not unless you're trying to hit PRs.
Yeah. What does PR mean?
Personal record.
Oh, public relations.
Yeah,
That's what
public
I thought it was.
relations.
Unless you're trying to get those public relations.
Yeah, you don't need to train super heavy and focus on one single muscle group unless you're strictly trying to really put on size, and that's your main goal. If you want to just put on a little bit of lean mass and stay athletic, you want to do more functional full body training, move at a faster pace.
So we've got a couple of other questions here. Any ASG clinics scheduled? That's no. I don't have anything scheduled at ASG. Not sure if I'm going to have anything scheduled at ASG. Hopefully I will have something going on at Pendleton at some point in time. we do have what do you see? What's going on? You're just laughing at something.
Well, now I feel self-conscious about the pizza I'm eating.
We have right now. I have the only open to the public clinic that I have is at in St. Louis with PB Fanboy, and I think that it's sold out. But you can go to pbfanboy.com and check that one out. I'll be doing a private clinic with Low Gravity out in March. I'm finally part of the Bro Army camp, so I'll be out there in June. And then in the meantime, I'll probably have some stuff set up in that big downtime that we have in, what is it, July, August, when there's a big break in the events. Alex, what can we? I think we've already seen that the new weapon is for the next set of headbands is the Tomahawk. So there's going to be a Tomahawk on every single, on the new set of the Hormesis headbands. And I think we did guess last weekend what mine was going to be. But Alex, I can tell them about what my headband is going to be, right? Before I drop it, because I had some, I know that everybody knows that I want to just tell you what all the new secrets and stuff are, but sometimes people frown upon that a little bit when you're like, oh yeah, this is what's happening, and they're like, hold on, we haven't sold everything that we got yet. So, Tristan, what's your question about BKI? I can help you. I can help you answer that maybe. Also, actually, the BKI summer camp, maybe that's what you meant, is set up. That is, I don't know if they've released the signups yet. I do know that there's already 15 people signed up, and those are the people that came to the Combine or signed up last year. But it is in July. That's what you need to come to. I thought it was in July. Uh-oh. I don't have it in my my calendar. I think it's July 24th and 25th. Don't quote me on that, but the dates for the summer camp will be be set up pretty soon. And then as far as a Midwest or Southern Combine, I think there's been talks about putting one towards the end of the year out in Texas. So that will really kind of set off. There's a West Coast and East Coast, and I guess what is Texas, the South? Texas is kind of like the Wild West.
The Wild West.
I don't know. Like we're the West. Is Texas set up the West? Geographically, is Texas? Where is Texas? Is that the South? Or the South is one state over in like Louisiana. Then what with Texas? Part of Texas is the South?
I'm not sure.
If you had to venture a guess. The Alamo is there, and that's like if you think of a Western, like it's the Wild West.
They're saying South.
So Texas is the South, huh? But wouldn't you say like the Wild West? Is the Wild West like Arizona? I don't think so. The Wild West is like Texas, right? Dude, stop saying I don't know. You got to help me here. You got to get behind me.
I'm reading the comments. They're all saying South. So.
Wow. All right. Wild West was more Arizona and New Mexico. I'll take New Mexico as the Wild West. I just don't see Arizona being the Wild West. Huh. Nevada. Well, Nevada is definitely the Wild West. That's for sure. Huh? We're just in Nevada. How about that Super Bowl, huh? So what I want you to do is you got to think of a trivia question of some sort, and one that's not super easy. Generally not a number. It can be a number, but if it's a number, you're just people just go wild. And then that person's going to win something here soon. Usually when we get the likes up, we'll get someone to we'll throw out little trivia question.
All right.
So think about something right now, and in the meantime, so Tombstone, Arizona is where the OK Corral shootout was. I'll be damned. Okay. All right. I'll take that. He lives in East Texas, and everyone here says the South. However, Texas is so big that West Texas is nothing like East Texas, and that's the Wild West. There we go. James Moeller just clarified it for me, and I'll take that as a very, very good description. So he lives in East Texas, and everyone says it's South down here. However, Texas is so big that West Texas is nothing like East Texas, and that's the Wild West. So there we go. I'll do that. And then, so Bart Crahan, yes, let's try to get this up to 60 likes before he comes up with his trivia question. And Ryan Cozy, we're not going to make the trivia question easy because then everybody would get it. And then the first person that guesses, then you're going to say, oh, we guessed too fast. And so it's got to be somewhat difficult. Let's get it somewhat difficult. I also have a little insight into our Eating Terrible Things challenge that's going to be happening not next week, but the week after, which will be... let's see here. When the show comes back on February 22nd. It's February 22nd. We're going to be handling our Eating Terrible Things challenge, and we're going to be giving away the HK Snow Goggles. And Vegas Venom, I did see your message about the HK Army sponsorship, and they got kind of busy this month, so I'm going to push for them to give it away mid-March or for March's... main giveaway is to give either like a jersey design for free or to give away a sponsorship of some sort. Another thing that we have on the docket is Dynasty's 2021 jerseys. Now, Alex Fragi actually put into motion the design that we had for World Cup. Now, granted, those were designs that we had already used in the past, but to get them redone and re-rendered and then add a couple of the little things that we had on there. But those were pretty much designed by Alex, and I think that our move is going to be doing the same jerseys that we wore then, but with the bubble font in the back. The actual 2004, 2005, 2003 font that we had our names in, which I think would be kind of cool. And that was actually Dizon's. That was actually Dizon's recommendation. So I think that's it. There we go. Peter, bring back the bubble text. Dylan DePorto, shout out for getting my signature series force. I appreciate the support. You also have a water bottle on the way this week. And then I'll make sure you get a little sticker pack as well.
We had a fitness question from Jace. What are a few home mobility and shoulder stability exercises you can do? A good hip mobility one, just work on holding a deep squat. So sit down in a squat, hold on to something in front of you. So whether it's a chair, post, something where you're not going to fall over, and just sit into a deep squat, keeping your heels on the ground. Try to hold that for a minute and just let your hips sink into it, and then come out of it. Do that a few more times. Shoulder stability. The shoulder has the most range of motion out of any joint in the body, so strengthening the rotator cuffs with just small band exercises. So put a band over a post and doing light work, getting some rotator cuff action there and here, and strengthening up that ball and socket joint is a good way to work on stability in the shoulder. And those are stuff you can do at home with a band and body weight.
And then like that pigeon stretch is also really good.
Yeah, the half pigeon, that yoga stretch, open up your glutes as well.
And that's like one thing that I learned after I had my knee injury was something that's really, really important. And you know, like we always talk about stretching on here is one of the biggest things to help promote your longevity. And I stretch a lot, but I still don't think I stretch enough. So with that being said, when I injured my knee, I kind of was just when I went to the physical therapist, I started walking, and he's just like, "Let me see you walk." And he goes, "Oh, okay, your knee injury happened because of your lack of mobility in your right ankle, right?" And it's kind of like that old, not old, the song, like the hip bone's connected to the, right? But hold on, stay with me here.
Yeah.
You already know, like everything's so connected that if you have lower back pain, it could start from the fact that you're just not very mobile in your ankles, which puts stress on your calves, which pulls down on your hamstrings, and then next thing you know, you're not connected.
You can have a shoulder injury that has developed from an ankle injury from 2 years ago, and it's all just compensation through the body.
So like I think that always making sure that you are stretching kind of everything at any point in time. Like everybody's working from home right now, so if you're not throwing in 50 push-ups in the day, or if you're not like rotating your ankles or just kind of stretching out your legs. Like I'm, moving my body around as it is, just sitting in here. And I think that's like a really important aspect. Also, I've said this before, but not everybody listens. But stretched muscles, when your body's limber, you consume less oxygen, right? So your oxygenated red blood cells move more freely through limber, stretched out muscles. And that's another important thing, that when people are playing paintball, you either are consuming so much oxygen, which is why people who are really tense are out of breath. So that's a really good practice to put in, is constantly stretching. And I know that kids don't stretch. If you're under 18, you're probably you don't stretch at all. You just kind of stand there. I know this because I do so many clinics. You just kind of like you're not stretching. Like I can like see you, and they're kind of like standing there, like I wonder what everybody's doing right now,
And if you don't use it, you lose it. I train a lot of clients in their late 40s, 50s, and they are tight, and it is tough to get your mobility back when you're that old and you have horrible mobility. So you definitely want to stay on your mobility, stretch as much as you can, so that it doesn't hurt to tie your shoes when you're in your 50s.
Yeah,
a lot of people are like that.
Yeah. So just keep it limber. Keep it limber. Drink water. That's a big one. And then do some breathing exercises when you can. But yeah. Jeff used to do yoga. You can't even do yoga now, right? How about this one? Eat fats after 2-day practice or tournament weekends.
Oh yeah, so like if you're going out to team dinners and just everyone's just gorging down junk food, yeah, it happens, all the time. If you can pick better options anywhere you end up, if you end up at McDonald's in Europe, you don't have to get the Big Mac and fries, right? You can still get a salad. It's not going to be the best nutrients, but if you're looking out for your health and recovery and performance, trying to order some healthier foods no matter where you end up at. You're going to be eating out a lot when you're on the road. It's inevitable. You don't have access to a fridge and a kitchen and all that. But looking for healthier options. Also bringing some supplements with you, protein powders, bars, vitamins as well, to help just give yourself nutrients. So it's tough. If you can eat well on the road, then you can nail it at home. Eating good on the road is the hardest part.
Yeah, and Jeff did make a good point. He said McDonald's in Europe is way better than here.
Yeah.
I think you're right, actually. That's because horse meat's a lot more lean than cow meat.
Best training app. So for Bart said, what's the best free app for training? MyFitnessPal, and that is a food logging app. And for anybody who's never used it, it can scan anything with a barcode that's packaged, or you can plug in the food, whether you're eating at a restaurant or just the raw ingredient. I make all my clients use this in the beginning when we first start training, because one, it's accountability. You're going to know exactly what nutrients you're putting in your body, but two, it's a great teaching tool. So you're going to learn the value of the foods that you're eating. It's not designed to be something you use every day for the rest of your life. After using it for several months or a year or so, you should be able to then eyeball meals and just order stuff and know, okay, I'm getting 40 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat by just eyeballing foods. And I'm at that point where I can just eyeball stuff and know the value of food that I'm eating throughout the day. But in order to start learning, you have to track. So MyFitnessPal, it's owned by Under Armour, I think, or they partnered up, but it's free, and play around with it. It's a little time consuming at first, but you're going to learn a ton, and it's a great learning tool for nutrients, for your nutrition.
Mm-hmm.
So,
someone asked about a question about a torn labrum. What's the best workout or stretching to do for that shoulder?
Go to PT if you haven't yet, and go to physical therapy, and rehab that with a professional.
Or just strengthening a shoulder in general. I think the bands are a good one.
Yeah, so you'll do like light rotator cuff exercises, but depending on if you need surgery or not. But anytime you have A major tear, I would definitely recommend going to physical therapy if surgery is required or not. Still working with a professional with guided practice. That's your best road to recovery.
Okay. And then let's see. Do we have any other questions? Yeah, he's already had that. Yeah. A lot of people liking the pigeon stretch. Best dynamic warm up, in your opinion? Did you already kind of go over that? No?
Dynamic warm up. A good one is jumping jacks. Getting kind of full body right there. That's one simple exercise you can do. Also lunges. Those are two good ones that you can do to loosen up full body and get the blood flow in all the joints, really, between those two.
And then if you don't have a foam roller, definitely get one of those.
Yeah.
That's what you kind of stopped really doing a lot of the workouts and just started doing foam rollings to work out or to warm up.
To warm up, yeah.
That's a good way to get those.
What do we got?
I don't know where it is on yours.
Sprinting to the ball's house.
Yeah, you might pull a hammy if you just start sprinting. Thanks, Alex. All right. With that one said, do you have any whatchamacallit, trivia?
Oh,
You got a piece of trivia?
yeah, I got one.
All right.
And then it's the first one to answer this, right?
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
Is everybody is it really easy?
Somebody might know this. Somebody
All right,
has to know
let's hear
this.
it. Let's hear it.
All right. What is the year and event of Dynasty's first pro tournament?
And then make sure you get one answer. So, swish. Swish. All right, so that is the year and tournament.
Oh, that's it, right?
What? No, I think it was. How are you going to ask the question and not know?
Oh, wait.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was that one.
Ah.
Wait, was it?
I mean,
Oh, way to blow it, dude.
I thought it was that one.
Wait, pro win?
No.
Oh, pro event.
Yeah. We didn't say win.
No. I think it's this one.
Oh.
I think.
No one's
Yeah.
got it yet.
Well, good thing Alex knows. I'm almost positive it's this, but you just kind of tricked me into thinking it wasn't. Well, Alex Fragi is going to take over this one to confirm it, because I don't think it's either been said already, or it has not, and I don't think it has. Alex, has anybody said it right yet? You're the star of the show on this one, because you might have just saved the trivia. No.
No one got it
That's
yet.
right.
All right.
Yeah, this is it. I knew it.
Yeah.
So I knew it. I knew it already, but he kind of.
It was a
This
test
is
for
a
you,
good
too.
one. This is, yeah, I
It
guess
was
so.
a trivia for you.
Yeah, I get. You're like, no, that's not it. I was like, wait, it wasn't. We do not have it. Let's not get a clue yet. Let's. So it is the year and the first pro event that we played.
Mm-hmm.
Right? What year and what event? Tom, yes, clue. No. And Brandon, it was the first pro event, so the Pan Am for amateur is not gonna be the winner. No. Alex, what kind of hint would you like to give? Should Alex give a clue? You guys want a clue?
All right, give him a clue.
Alex, give him a clue. Let's see here. I haven't seen it yet from as far as I remember. I believe it was in February. It might not have been February. I think it was February. Let's see here. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. 2019. Yep, there we go. And it was not a 10-man. I believe Alex also won something at this tournament as well. That's going to give it away. And February. Damn, I'm good. Woo! Hey! There we go. All right, we have a winner. Mustangs. It's not Mustangs. I believe, Alex, will you confirm that we have a winner? Yeah, Eric Feddersen won that one. It was actually the 2001 Mardi Gras Open. That was our first event, and as a matter of fact, one of the kickers on the trivia was in the documentary 15. They open with, I believe it was something like, we all saw these kids come over. I think it was Jacko or somebody had mentioned something about all these kids coming in to ask if we could seek shelter in their tent. And then Alex also won a motorcycle, I believe, at that one. And it was I think it was at that event. He won a motorcycle to at the one-on-one. So, and that was actually also where we debuted the Angel IR3s. I believe that was when it was. So, so I'm pretty sure we were using the Angel IR3s. And as a matter of fact, if you guys remember how I had that IR3, that black one that I had on the show a few months ago, and I had it revamped. If you guys are following my story, I went and played with it out in the Clowns vs. Zombies game at Paintball Explosion. I got that gun there. That was one of the first. I think they made 10 of them. They gave Dynasty 5 of them, and they gave Avalanche 5 of them. And I still have that gun today. Oh, was it a year later? Well, there goes that story. Dang. Was that right? Was the IR3 2002? Well, that was a cool story. Thanks for ruining that one, Alex. That would have been a really cool story. Anyway, so 2002, I've had it. Still pretty cool. The 5 and 5 thing was important, so that actually still had it. So let's see. Oops. Eric, you won the signed BKI Combine water bottle, so I'm going to send that out, and then we are going to spin the wheel here in a second. As soon as we get up to 60 likes, we're going to go ahead and jump in there and spin the wheel. Also, just to point out a couple of things that we have. Let's see, is there anything else on this list? So for those of you guys who joined us late, you want to give them all the link and the promo code for the shorts that we talked about. You can kind of show them a little quick thing here. Also, if you guys want to join the BKI program, 50% off your first month with SPICK that is in the description below, along with a bunch of other links. I believe the New Balance Cleat Team Store link that is in there as well. I know that one of you guys is doing the fast right now. I've been following. Where is he? The Boss Poppy is doing the PROLON Fast that I did, that 5-day fast. Remember I told you about that thing? It was the fast moving diet, which really sucks. And I know he's doing it. I think Julian's on day 3 today. So I've been checking in with him a little bit. I'm going to post that one up to my website. I should have it up on my website tomorrow, I hope, if not tonight. So I'll put a link as well. We'll talk about that a little bit more. If any of you guys are, now that we're talking about nutrition, if anybody is trying to lose weight, relatively quickly, but also what I think is important is it kind of changes helps your gut bio. It's a good way to hydrate. What are the other benefits of fasting, would you say? Because I think that was like an important thing. That's something I've always wanted to really like hammer in.
Autophagy, so cellular recycling, basically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I know Alex Frazee did the PROLON Fast also, and it's basically like you're starving yourself. Well, you are starving yourself. Like that's what fasting is. Mm-hmm. So it's just a prolonged starving because it's a 5-day program.
Yeah, that's tough.
Where you do consume some calories, so you consume about 700 calories in the day. So it's kind of not really fasting, but it is, and it does, like you said, do the cell regeneration aspect of everything, which I did notice a difference. Alex has been making fun of me for my crow's feet for the last 20 years because I smile so much.
That'll happen if you. So you're supposed to break your fast with like soft digesting foods, and if you break your fast with
McDonald's,
McDonald's, it might not be too pretty.
There we go. We got Orlando Valencia.
Thanks, Orlando.
Yeah, Steve
My
Segovia's got 2 pairs of them.
Thanks, boys.
Yeah. So, Jeremy Garcia got a couple pairs of shorts. So, yeah, thanks everybody for that support. Dylan DePorto, get some of that durian fruit if you really think that you like all fruit. All right, we're up over 60 likes right now.
I'll keep the promo code up there for a couple weeks for you guys. And it's also it's also 25% off right now, so you're getting a total of 35% off plus free shipping. So huge deal. I've never done that big of a discount. So cash out while you can.
There we go. Look at that. Booyah. So I guess we got to have Scott on here more often so you guys get better deals every single time. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and Andy Heyer. That's also a great way to. Doesn't that make sense? Like, isn't that a great way to lose weight?
What are you looking at?
He goes, I had McDonald's for the first time in years the other day. Diarrhea City.
That's one way to make weight.
Well, I feel bad for you, but that's what you get.
He's
yeah,
got shorts.
Dude, I don't know what I was thinking here. Under a shirt, just. Okay, Mud Butt Central. This is taking a turn for the worst here. All right, we're gonna spin the wheel for this this jacket right here. I'll make sure to load you guys up with some stickers as well on this one. So we are gonna go over to the wheel. All right, here we go. About to click it, and booyah! And we've got Max Eric Feddersen double up. Whoa! Damn! Look at that. All right. Well, is that just some luck or what? So, shout out right there, Eric Feddersen. Just won the jacket and the water bottle. So congrats on that. Wow. So let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give away just a bonus sticker pack. So we've got oh Max, you were so close too. I'm gonna do a bonus sticker pack on this one.
Save on shipping. That's what Ryan was thinking too.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for looking out. Also, Tabletop Squire, you have that that jacket. I believe I still need to ship that out to you, but I need to get your address. Then we got Robert Marotti. Robert Marotti, if you are watching this at any point in time, make sure I get your address so I can ship you those push goggles that you won last month. If not, we might have to give them away to someone else. Now, just so you guys know, Google doesn't share. Google will share your personal data with anybody out there that's willing to pay for it, but unfortunately, they don't share any data with me aside from your call name up here. So I don't have your shipping addresses. So if you guys remember, if you win something and you're part of the show, I need to get that address. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel 2 more times. I'm going to hook someone up with a Dynasty barrel ring and a sticker pack. So one's going to get the barrel ring and sticker pack, and the other one's going to get a sticker pack. So we're just going to jump over here, back over to the wheel. Let me get Mr. Feddersen off of this here, so we don't. I mean, as much as I would like to save on shipping, we just gotta do one of those. Shuffle this up, full screen mode, and we are going to spin the wheel. Yeah, if you guys need more stickers, I got you here in a second. So let's go back over to the wheel, and we're spinning it up. Come on, here we go. I promise you this is random. I'm going to go with Here on the Great. Whoa, Brandon Fissette. Okay. And we are going to go with one more. One more wheel spin for the other sticker pack. And this is going to Mr. J Stu. J Stu is the winner right there. All right, guys. So congratulations. Congratulations to Brandon Fissette, J Stu, and Eric. Rigged. It's rigged. Well, Bart, at least you already won the. You got a ring last time. J Stu does win a lot, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure J Stu. I'm telling you right now that I personally think, and I think Kyle does also, J Stu is an AI bot. He's probably hacked the system. If he wins the goggles every week, then that'd be something different. But yeah, it has been a little bit of time since J Stu did take it home. But he wins a lot. He's scored. He's come up big. Mario Zumba, I think, is the biggest winner so far because he did in 1 week. He won the gear bag and the goggles, and he also got to play with Alex Fragi last weekend. So I'd say Mario is a top winner, and then obviously Eric for doubling down this time. So, but if you are able to hack Google and YouTube somehow, then yeah, I don't know. You guess you don't really need the stickers. You can probably buy some stickers at that point if you really wanted to. And Steve, yep, I'll get you my address for that. And if you guys, yeah, Mario and the Snake looking like Arturo Andrade. I saw that story. So congrats there. And then also, everybody, set your alarms. I don't know what day it's going to happen, but make sure that you guys are online with some sort of multi-site VPN to make sure you guys get one of my signature series Hormesis headbands when they drop. From what I understand, these things sell out in seconds. Like it's literally as soon as they launch, they're sold out.
That's tight.
So these things sell out faster than a pair of Supreme sneakers or a pair of, you know. That's actually the only thing of fashion that I really know.
Do they make sneakers?
Supreme? Oh, see, yeah, they're sold out. I think don't they just grab someone else's stuff and just put their Supreme on it?
I don't know. Too old for
So
that
yeah,
to know.
yeah, right. You hear the story about some dad was buying his son a Supreme product every time there was a launch, and when the kid turned 18, he gave it to him. It was worth like $1.5 million or something like that. But this is what they're gonna look like right here. You're gonna get smiling Ryan. With the World Cup victory right there, you're gonna get a special medieval weapon that I have on there, and then yeah, Steve, the game show actually aired already. We just didn't have all that, so I'm gonna actually make sure that I get a couple of these things, and I'll post them up in the community tab as well. I'm gonna play hardball with my Hormesis contract and make sure I put that verbiage in there to get some that I can either give away on the show or I can give you guys some sort of, I don't know, deal, or we'll spin the wheel. We'll take J Stu off and we'll spin the wheel again. Don't tell Jay we said that. But in the meantime, guys, if you guys have any questions, please shoot us a message. You guys can contact Scott. Are you allowed to contact you?
Yeah.
What's your phone number? Shoot him an email. And do you still have your fitness website up?
No. I had to take it down.
Okay. He's going to put an email in here if you guys have any other questions as far as nutrition, or if you guys have any questions about really anything, paintball, retirement, the shorts, the quality of the shorts, how to return the shorts, how to buy more shorts, the discount code's not working. Anything you guys want to ask Scott, go ahead and shoot that over to him. And then, yeah, social security number, date of birth, get that stuff from him as well. Scott is not eating anything hot today.
I got off the hook, Orlando.
Yeah, he got off the hook. Mainly because, again, I don't have anything that is spicy. We threw those things away. I did just clean out my barbecue, and if I'd saved that, the gelatinous material that was at the bottom, that would have been a good one. But make sure that you guys tune in. We're not going to be here next week, okay? We're not going to be in here next week, but we will be here back at our regularly scheduled time, I believe on the 21st or the 22nd of February. So it's going to be back on Mondays again, the 22nd, Monday the 22nd, regularly scheduled time, 4 p.m. Kyle will be here in the hot seat. We have a pretty entertaining from what we think. A pretty entertaining eating terrible things challenge. So you guys are definitely gonna want to tune in for that one. Maybe having some side bets going on that and everything. I don't think we're gonna eat balut next week, but that doesn't mean that we're not gonna eat balut at some point in time. Kyle's really been pushing for earthworms, which still blows my mind. But again, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, something alive.
Scott wants God. I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat earthworms. I did that actually. I ate earthworms. Me and Yosh Rao when I was like 15 at the paintball store. We ate earthworms to like get a discount on paint or something like that. The owner of the store
eat
just
a goldfish.
yeah,
Just swallow the goldfish.
I don't want to eat anything like a live creature or like a creature that something you're not supposed to eat. Really, like people eat durian, people eat those eggs, people eat whatever else it is. So eat McDonald's with me. Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, bugs, crickets are a thing. Like crickets, I believe, just got approved by the Europeans version of the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration. So there's gonna be a lot of cricket products in Europe. So Jeff Santo, you have that to look forward to on top of McDonald's next time you head out to Europe. It's cricket meals. All right, guys. Well, thank you again for the support. Make sure you guys click the links in the bio in the bottom in the description if you guys want to check out the Signature Series line. If you guys want to get a killer deal on the New Balance Team Store. Again, the Freeze V3 or the 2021 versions of the Freeze cleats. Mr. Eric Feddersen, if I don't already have your address, give it to me. You're getting a water bottle and a jacket. Thank you for saving me on the shipping there. Brandon Facette, you're getting a sticker and a ring. And Jay Stu, you are getting the sticker pack. All right, guys. Thank you very much for the support, and we will see you not next week, but on the 22nd at 4 p.m. Make sure you guys tune in. We're going to get some HK Army goggles to give away. We're going to be eating something terrible and talking about all things paintball. All right. Thanks a lot for the support. See you guys.
See you guys. Thank you.
När jag, du går iväg.
Cannot see.
Du går iväg.
Horizon's too high, it's dark on my side.
My side.
I made my own clouds, fueled by my pride. The ship falls away, the night turned to day.
Turns the day.
Remember why?
Remember why?
Fire consumed, ashes remain.
Du går iväg. Jag kan inte
Can't breathe, I can't see, I can't look in between.
andas när jag ser hur
Cannot breathe.